laugh. It's the funny guy. It's the dude who killed his family. Point and laugh at him. Push him on the ground and call him fat. Thank you, Me6. Heroes. Heroes. You know, fun fact about this song is, it's literally just talking about anger and pain. That's what this song is. Anger and pain. That's what I felt trying to do Zeus and thinking, yeah, it's gonna be fine. Wasn't. But you know what? Times have changed. They've changed in the span of a week. And I am here to beat my papa. I'm gonna prove him what it truly means to be Super Sand. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Oh. Hey, guy. Great to see you. Hope you are doing a-okay. I have funny Starburst jelly beans near me. But the problem is I took these while I had a shower. So their outer texture, a little funky feeling. Still tastes great though, so I'm not gonna complain. I did a lot today. For myself, I took a shower, and I felt really good, because showers are nice, and they are very warm. And then after that, I dried my hair, and then I shaved my armpits, because, fun fact for yourself, there, at least from what I know, there's like no point in armpit hair. And actually removing it helps because of the sweat that retains in your armpits. When there's hair, that smell and bacteria retains in that hair, so because of that you'll have stanky armpits. So if you shave your armpit hair, that doesn't retain as easy, so you don't smell as bad. So there's a fun fact for you. I would shave my actual beard and like mustache, but I've come to the point where I don't give a shit unless I'm going out. And then I cut my nails, albeit not the greatest, but like, it's okay. Diddled around, ate a macaroni TV dinner, grated cheese for the first time, and unironically wanted to cry doing that, because I was like, oh my god, this feels awesome. Like, I heard this theme playing. And as I was like making my TV dinner mac and cheese, I saw two kids near my yard, and I was like, oh, to be young again. Actually, wait, no, being young sucks. Two little rascals fucking got a ball over the fence, and they were like debating on how to get it, and I was just looking at them like, oh my god, fucking creatures, dumbasses. Antidepressants are really good. I'm ready to see Lucy baby die. Oh, I'm glad you're on antidepressants. I hope you feel better and have a good recovery. Ate armpit hair. I shave that off whenever I see it. Good. I really got to shave, but gonna wait till the 12th and just have a full hair white. Yeah. When it comes to beard and mustache, I'm not touching that unless I'm like going out somewhere. If you shaved your beard, you'd look 15 again. Do it twice. You'll look like 5. Blue screen. It says labyrinth, so I may have chosen the wrong thing. But it said autosave. I didn't choose the wrong thing.
I'll put an end to this chaos.
Ah! Ah! Ba 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 da. Dumb bitch. Stupid bitch! Hiya! Mitosis fucker. Mitosis. So I figured out. Ow. Stupid bitch. Hiya! That was a good test run. To remember how to play the game, kinda. Oh, would you be streaming once you're done with God of War 3? We're going to God of War 4. You fucking suck, Zeus! So I figured out I can just block that. I have cool combos now. Stupid bitch. The best method is honestly this, because it stuns them into fucking doing this dumb shit. And then you can sometimes get away with that. And then get that. And then do this. Like, it's honestly kind of a cool loop. The grab loop has extended. I don't know why, To me, this is like the best way to take care of it. I won't lie. This music kinda epic though. And I will say, it's satisfying as hell doing this. Whoa. 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 Oh. Oh. I'm already here? I'm sorry? I just skipped a phase? This is where shit gets epic. I love that he used the golden police to block it. I have become a god.
I will break you.
Fuck. Okay, I wasn't prepared for that.
I will break you.
No. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. Fucking die. Bye, Gaia. Stupid bitch. Yeah, he just killed 2 people at once, and I love that. Is giving you any memories? Yeah, God of War 2 moment. Oh. I want that. Wait, was that the last phase? That was! For some reason, me doing that skipped the phase where he summons a bunch of clones. I watched a video where someone used the Blades of Exile, and they just did that, and I was like, that's a cool combo, sure. I didn't know that it skipped the phase where he summons like 50 clones. For whatever reason. So I thought he was going to do something else, but nope, it's just that. No. Nemean Justice? Fucked. Full of Apollo, Closet of Hades, Golden Fleece, Hermes. All my items are gone. Oh, there goes that. Goes that. Oh, game over. Anyways.
Nothing but darkness lies ahead.
Welcome to Fear Kratos. Yeah, this OST is awesome. Hey, yo, we vibing. This part of the game is awesome. Odin currently looking at Greece right now. He's like, damn, the fuck happening over there?
Kratos, Calliope.
Mother, I'm scared. Are they coming to get us?
Your father will protect us.
Burn this village! Burn it to the ground!
Daddy? Kratos! No! No, Father, no!
My wife. My
So
child.
God of War 4 camera angle tease? Maybe.
They were left in Sparta. Ares!
Love hearing this dialogue again.
Kratos! Come.
Yeah?
I can show you the way.
What are you doing? Oh. Okay. You. We'll go this way now.
Hurry!
I'm
I
going.
can help Kratos.
Yeah? Kratos is fucking schmoving. Kratos is fucking schmoving.
Kratos, in the darkness, the fires of
Fuck.
hope will set
This
us
is
free.
trippy. Yeah? I love this segment. I mean, fuck it. Ghost fire. This is how this works now. Yeah, I do love this segment. It's just a nice moment, really. Love God of War. Oh yeah, this fucking part.
You can see the light. It is changing you. It is time to lay your fears to rest. The light reveals the truth. The power of forgiveness comes from within. To be forgiven, you must find the power to forgive yourself.
And now look at everything. It's a little bit better now.
This way.
Oh, nothing spilled. Okay. Also, the dude who's saying, like, you will rot in the depths of Hades. That's Ares from the first game. He's a little upsetting.
No, Kratos! Stop!
Athena! No!
Yeah, he didn't mean it. Yeah, fuck you, Athena. I don't give a shit. You know what? Maybe I did. You know what? You know what? Hey, you know what? Nah, I don't give a shit. Love the camera angles.
Kratos, fear drove Zeus to kill his father Kronos. The same fear that brought the Great War. A fear that drove Zeus to kill you, his own son. Zeus uses fear to keep you in the dark. Confront your demons and lay them to rest.
And now there's another layer gone.
Over here, Kratos.
So, you know, it's a lot better looking. Could be maybe a little bit better. There. Ah, that's good. That's fucking good shit right there. So, fun little thing I'll explain here, because there may not be some people who played God of War 1. This is where you fought Ares and ended his reign. And oh, it was such a sick fight because that sword that Athena is holding, you fucking grabbed that shit and beat the shit out of Ares. And oh, it's so satisfying. Anyways.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me.
And that's from the first game.
Do you remember that day, Spartan?
Hades.
I want to know you can hurt her.
Festus.
Good luck with that little whore you call Pandora.
Hera.
You cannot change your destiny, mortal.
One of the sisters is Hades.
Everything.
I forgot.
Please, don't do it, Spartan.
Yeah.
Die, Spartan.
Today you may defeat me, but in the end,
Come, I can show you the way.
Fuck this thing. Damn thing. Show me the way.
I created you and I will be your end.
Yeah, it's basically this entire part is to show like what Kratos has gone through and like
Tremble in fear.
what he's dealing with in his fucking head. Like he's got a bunch of guilt for what he's done.
Hurry, Kratos! Kratos, please. I need you to free me.
Listen to her, Kratos. Once in your pathetic life, don't fail.
No, I'm
Don't
not
fail
fail.
her like you failed your family.
It's all right, Kratos.
Look, now he's no longer red. He is blue. He is happy. Why did he kill his family again? Or was he... He was literally blinded by rage. He was so fucking, like, tunnel visioning that he accidentally killed his wife and kid. And then, as they burned, their ashes got stuck to his skin by some fucking witch to just fuck with him. So he'll always, like, be just fuck.
You know this is the only way.
So if you ever wondered why Kratos is, like, pale white, it's literally
As
his
the fear
wife
in
and
the
kid's
gods
ashes.
rose, mine was replaced by hope.
Anyways?
Power to kill a god.
The Hydra's a lot of bullshit. Yeah, hey look, I remember that. Hey look, I remember that. Hey look, I'll remember that asshole.
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost. I'm just doing this simple. I have more VR mode? Nah. Fuck this shit. Let's see. What time is it right now? 25:01?
So how you guys doing? I'm doing kind of good, you know? Venting out my frustrations from the last fucking stream. Or rather from the last time I streamed God of War 3, you know? So, fun fact for anyone, once the screen is entirely filled with blood, you stop pressing circle, and you move on. But, you can choose to keep pressing circle, because, why not? So I can do this infinitely. And I think I kind of feel like doing it for a bit. You know, I feel a little angry, not gonna lie. I want to get this fucker back for the entire hour he stole from me. I could press this for an hour straight. I'm dedicated. I'm a very dedicated and patient motherfucker. I am a very dedicated and patient motherfucker. I could sit here for an hour pressing the circle button and punching Zeus's face in. He's fucking based! No. Not enough. This is for the stream service. And this is for the last live stream. This is because it's funny. This is because I love you. This is because I hate you. This is for the time that you didn't give me God of Pomo. This is for making God of War essential. This is because you drank all of my company. This, I just did this one because I wanted to. I honestly don't blame you after the last time at all. Kratos was just punching the blood on the rock where his head once was. Alright. You know, I think I might scroll on Twitter for a little second. This is because I didn't get that one drop in Monster Hunter Rise. What do you mean that isn't relevant right now? You can't speak. Twitter's not having too much stuff happen. So, a funny thing is, as a kid, when I first did this segment, I honestly did not know that you had to stop. So, as a kid, I was stuck here for quite some time. Let me tell you, I was stuck here. I was pressing the circle button for a while as a kid. I can't wait for someone to come in like, excuse me, streamer man, why is your screen red? Unadulterated rage. Kratos is just punching with one hand and throwing with the other. Yeah, that's gonna be me. Right now, actually. I have a couple of notifications. Some from Bell. Retweeted my thing. Thank you, Bell. What's the music in this game? No, it's kind of a banger, not gonna lie. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. Yeah, Zeus isn't making any more noise. He's gone. fine. I think that's fine. He got a little tired. He's taking a nappy. Me on the other hand? Nah, I think I'll keep pressing. I like how... Oh, whoa. I wonder if it does stun. Maybe? Maybe not. That got really fast. And it was also a different noise. You know, I guess I could talk about, I know how I feel more sorry for Zeus, the rock that Kratos is using to resist circle button. I mean, I'm not mashing it. I'm actually carefully pressing it so I don't fuck with it. Because the circle button is very important button. I could talk about God of War, like, my experience with it. Because I want this to go on for a while. Because already it's been going on for 3 minutes. When I first got God of War, I got the God of War HD collection. I believe it was the HD collection, just the God of War collection. So it came with 1, 2, and 3, and it had a code for Ascension that you could get on the PlayStation Store. At the time, though, when I got it, I didn't have Wi-Fi or any form of internet, really. So I couldn't go on the PlayStation Store. I didn't have that ability. So that code was never used, and it is long gone by now. And God of War 1 was cool. You start off by fighting Hydras and going through Athens, I believe? I believe it's Athens. And you kill, like, Medusa. Oh, I almost stopped pressing the button there. And you, like, kill Medusa and, like, some other dudes. I don't remember too many important dudes. You then go to Pandora's Temple, which is on the back of Kronos, the Titan. You go in there and you have to face a bunch of trials and shit so you can find Pandora's box. And you were trying to get Pandora's box because you want to kill Hades. The whole goal is... not Hades, Ares. Ares is a big dickhead, and the gods don't really give a shit about him anymore. And you want to kill him, and they're like, I mean, if you want to, go ahead, we're not going to stop you, right? But we're not going to help you either. And he's like, okay, and Athena's like, no, I'm still going to help you, Spartan, because I'm nice, right? And so he gets to Pandora's Temple, and he finds the box eventually after defeating the second last boss in the game, which is a cool Minotaur dude. And when he opens it, he gains the power. Well, he's about to open it, actually. He's dragging it out, and then Ares senses this shit, like, from so far away. And he's like, oh, that fucker's trying to fuck with me. He picks up a tree. I shit you not. Ares is nowhere close to Kratos. He is, like, fucking in another country right now. And he senses this bullshit, and he's like, oh, okay. I shit you not. He picks up a tree, throws it, and then as Kratos is, like, you know, dragging the fucking box, he is skewered by the tree and fucking dies on the spot. And I was like, damn, Ares, you might be a shithead, but that was raw as fuck. You're then in hell, you meet the funny captain dude again. You escape through hell, you are alive again, you open Pandora's box, you gain god power, you grow to the same size as Ares, and it was such a hard boss fight, even though, like, I had the difficulty on, like, normal or easy as a kid. It was really fucking hard. I did it, though, and when I did, oh, it was satisfying. Oh, man, it was satisfying beating him. Then afterwards, Kratos literally just becomes the new God of War. And that's why the first game was literally just called God of War. Because you were trying to kill the God of War, and eventually become the God of War. I want to see that. I'll show it to you later. We'll watch it together later. Then you have God of War 2. God of War 2 has it so Kratos is the new God of War, but he's very biased towards the Spartans. So because of that, whenever the Spartans fight literally anything, and they're like, "Oh, Kratos, the God of War, may you please help us in this fight?" And he's like, "Okay," and then he does. And then like Athena and the other gods are like, "Okay, you're abusing your power as a god, and there is unreasonable bias here. Like, you are literally taking over Athens right now, and that's my fucking place. What the fuck?" He doesn't give a shit. I don't know what Ascension is. I can't answer that for you. So what happens is they strip him of his like natural god power, but he's like, you know, still Kratos and shit, so he can do whatever the fuck. And he's just like kind of going through Athens, demolishing it. He fights like the Guardian of Athens, which is a giant like golden statue. And then yeah, some crazy shit happens. Zeus appears, and I shit you not, he kills Kratos using the Blade of Olympus. And yeah, no, like genuinely, that's what happens. Zeus just. So why is the screen here red? Zeus's blood. I've been punching him for 16 minutes? Around 16 minutes now. And I'm just gonna keep going and talk about stuff. Because this dude made me baby rage last night. Oh, where am I? Right. Zeus stabs Kratos with the Blade of Olympus. He straight up dies. You're in hell again. You have to escape hell. And it's then that the goal of the first game was kill Ares and avenge your family. The goal of the second game is Zeus has betrayed you, so now your goal is I'm going to kill Zeus for fucking with me. And then the whole shtick is Kratos is going to the Sisters of Fate, and he is going to go back in time where Zeus killed him, and then he is going to kill Zeus. So, now that you're thinking about it, the Sisters of Fate are like beings that genuinely cannot be fucked with because they are the Sisters of Fate. You know, you got past, present, future. You can't fuck with them. Yeah, that's what any normal person would think. But no. I don't know what Present's fight was, but she was a fight. The one that I do remember though is, I believe, Path. I don't remember her name, but her fight was the coolest to me in God of War 2. It was definitely my favorite because what she does is she brings you into the past when Kratos uses the blade against Ares, and her idea is, I'm gonna kill you here, and if I don't, I'm going to destroy this blade so that in this fight, you can't wield it, and Ares has a much higher chance of killing you. So not only is it a boss fight where you have to kill her, but it's also a boss fight in the fact of, well, no. It's not only is it just a boss fight where you have to kill her, but there's also a timer that's happening. Because in the background, it's the coolest fucking shit. You see old Kratos beating the shit out of Ares, and Ares beating the shit out of Kratos, and it's just going like back and back as these two giant dudes are going at it, as you're on the fucking blade that Kratos used, and you're beating the shit out of one of the Sisters of Fate. And it's so fucking cool, man. Oh, it was so cool. Along your journey, you meet the Titans, actually. And the Titans are like, oh, we hate the fucking gods too because of the Great War and how like they wanted to fuck with us. So like, hey man, if you want to kill the gods, we'll help you. We'll help you out. We'll help each other out, and we can both benefit out of this. And Kratos is like, yeah, okay, fine, sure, I don't mind doing that. And like, you go through and stuff, and do that. There's my favorite part of the game besides that boss fight is there's a character. I don't remember his name. I don't even think he has a name, but he's called, at least I call him the Last Spartan. And the reason why I call him that is solely because of the fact of Kratos has literally one Spartan soldier left after Athens is done, and he tells him, lad, go back to Sparta, round up everyone. We are bringing hell to Olympus. And he's like, aye, sir, I will do that for you, Kratos. I will do that for you, sir. And he goes on a journey. He goes on a goddamn journey to Sparta. And you get really far into the game, and there's this part where after you defeat, Perseus, actually. You straight up beat Perseus. Like, you fucking murder him in a place. After you kill him, you enter... Remember that when I fought Zeus in this? And, like, the first fight was, like, a 2D section? Right? Kind of 2.5D, but still 2D, right? You're in an area that's that, and it's just dark. It is just black and white. And you are encountered with a man who is demanding that you get out of his way because he has a mission. And he must succeed in it. And Kratos is like, you must get out of mine. And you fight him. And genuinely, for some reason, this fucker can put up a really good fight. For somehow, like Perseus, you know, goddamn Perseus was a bitch. But this fucking random silhouette dude is a tough challenge. You eventually, like, kill him, bust him through the window that's, like, putting, like, a bit of light in, and then you realize that was the last Spartan. That's the last Spartan soldier. And the reason... Hang on, let me drink this. The reason why I call him the last Spartan is he tells Kratos right then and there, Spartan is gone. Sparta is gone. It's been destroyed by the gods. Me and you are the last Spartans left. And he tells, like, Kratos, like, avenge us. Please, sir, avenge us. And he held, like, no resent or remorse to the fact that Kratos killed him by complete accident. And you already know, like, Kratos is already built up with enough rage over the fact that he killed his family by accident, by sheer rage, and then the gods betrayed him. Not only have the gods betrayed him, not only have they destroyed Sparta, but he has killed the last Spartan. Because of the gods, he killed the last Spartan. And then he is sitting there, filled with rage as a Kraken shows up, and you fucking beat the shit out of this thing for cathartic reasons. I've always wondered who's Kratos' mother. I believe that is revealed somewhere, but it's just because Zeus is a man whore. I don't know. But yeah, after that and killing the Sisters of Fate, you go back in time, fight Zeus, and, like, you actually beat the shit out of him. And right then and there, you are about to kill him, but Athena jumps in the way because she's like, no, this is... The gods should not be fighting, this is dumb. And she gets stabbed by the, Blade of Olympus, which you saw back there during the Fear Kratos segment, where, like, Kratos stabbed her. She, like, jumped in the way. So that's what happened. And then Zeus, like, ran away, and Kratos is filled with even more fucking, like, rage and grief and guilt. And then the Titans are like, Kratos, it is time to attack Olympus. And then, bam, the God of War 3 happens. I forgot how long we had to wait. Let me check. God of War 2 release date. Came out March 13th? March 13th, 2007. 2007. God of War 3 came out March 16th, 2010. Yeah, so we knew that Kratos was gonna go to Olympus and kick fucking ass, and we had to wait 3 years. But for me, I only had to wait a minute for the game to install, and then I played this for the first fucking time. And let me tell you, as a person who was able to have all 3 of these games, like, at the ready, playing through all of them, and experiencing Kratos' journey, and then, like, seeing, like, the first game's graphics compared to the third game's graphics, it's fucking awesome looking. Like, I remember the first time I played God of War 3, after like 2 and 1, and being fucking amazed at how good the graphics look. They look terrific. And like, granted, it doesn't look as good compared... Well, actually no. This game actually holds up pretty well in terms of graphics, so... Like, 2010. 2010. Like, 11 years later, this game still looks fucking good. You know? This game looks genuinely incredible. But yeah, then God of War 3 happens, and what's God of War 3, fellas? What we're playing right now, and why I'm still beating the shit out of Zeus. And, it was a very fun journey, let me tell you. And it is honestly gonna be awesome as shit for someone who's played all 3 mainline games. And now replaying the third one to remember kind of everything, and then going to 4. I've seen 4's story, and I'm totally fine with its story, because the gameplay is fun as shit, and the puzzles are fun too. So, it's gonna be fun seeing 4's story, and like, seeing like, our new Kratos, right? Honestly, after seeing you play God of War, I want to go back to God of War 4, but gonna hold off making content until close to Ragnarok. But I can't wait to see you play 4. Yeah. I've honestly thought of like making a video about like the differences between like God of War, the original God of Wars and God of War 4. And like what I personally want in Ragnarok as a fan. The main thing that I personally want in Ragnarok is like more Norse gods, obviously, which we're most likely going to see because Norseville is gonna like fucking go on Kratos. But, like I want to see like Norse gods and like Norse mythology shit going on. Like we saw Fafnir, I believe, like one of the dragons, Fafnir. Kind of hope we see Nidhogg, you know, shit like that. I honestly wouldn't mind if Atreus was playable at some certain point. And this is like a very big personal thing. Please, right? If I'm lucky enough to have a God of War dev watching this stream right now, or a God of War dev's friend, please bring back QTEs. QTEs were so fun. I think it's very, like, I love the combat. From what I've seen, I love the combat that's been chosen for God of War 4. I think it's really cool. And I like that there's still, like, really good gory bits. But please bring back QTEs. QTEs were one of the most fun things about God of War in general. Because it really, like, felt immersive. Pressing those buttons, timing it right. Like, it really felt good. Like, I will totally be fine if the game doesn't have QTEs, but I would love the game so much more if it had QTEs, because that was my only complaint about 4 as a game, is just the lack of QTEs. The fact that, like, you had this really good system that was genuinely kind of fun, and then it was... Maybe not a lot of people like QTEs, right? But, like, I think QTEs are super fun. And I think a lot of God of War fans would agree that QTEs are super fun. So, it would genuinely be really nice seeing QTEs. Or it could be nice seeing, like Atreus, like, going back to Greece. Like, if there was a segment, right? If there was a segment where Kratos has to get the Blade of Olympus again, so, like, you have to return to Greece, and you bring Atreus with you, and, like, it's, like, a journey of, like, Kratos seeing, like, what he's fucking done to Greece, and Atreus, like, realizing what his father fucking is as a man. Also, like, I want to know what the fuck happened to Aphrodite. Because that was, like, one of the only gods of Olympus that lived. God of War 4 does have some QTEs, but not during combat, mainly like semi-cutscene type QTEs are a lot less than that. I love QTEs, especially seeing games like this where at this point consider. Yeah, I actually don't know how many QTEs are in 4, but like I can't remember any. Like with that dragon fight, I don't know if there are any QTEs in the dragon fight. Compared to how, like, when you're fighting the scorpion here, like, there's, like, a couple you do. Like, there's genuinely, I don't think, like, the devs ever revealed what happened to Aphrodite. Another fun thing is the devs themselves, like, admitted when they were asked the question of, like, so Kratos has banged a lot of women, right? They're like, yeah, you know, he has. So, like, Kratos has technically a bunch of kids running around everywhere. And they're like, yeah? Yeah. And they're like, we ever gonna get anything on him? Probably not. They didn't really think it through of like, oh yeah, Kratos did fuck. So, he's obviously gonna have a lot of kids. There's quite a bit of gore. The werewolf, like, takes him as fuck. This boy coming with his... Well, I know that there's gore, but, like... I mean, I don't know if there's, like, QTEs. The most is just press these 2 buttons to insta-kill an enemy when you've done enough stunning damage. You know? Like, I've seen the gore. Gore's fucking good. Oh! Another thing. For Ragnarok, please, fucking please, do not make the boss fights just repeats of themselves. That was my main issue. Another main issue I had with 4 is the fact that the fucking trolls never fought differently except for one of them. And all it was just some teleporting dude. Like, God, please introduce more unique boss fights. The closest we had was the Valkyries. But even then, like, the Valkyries, like, still fought somewhat similarly. But at least they had differences. Like, if I'm fighting, like, Thor, I want it to be very flashy and shit. And, like, I want QTEs to be happening. And then, like, if you throw in, like, a troll mini-boss, that's totally fine. But, like, don't make major, like, bosses of areas be fucking trolls. Like, I want a lot more unique fights than that. Also, I want, like, it'd be kind of nice seeing maybe a flashback sequence of Kratos arriving there. Like, I kind of just want to, like, know what happened. And, like, how he met his fucking giant wife. Because, like, damn, does Kratos have taste. He has fucking taste in women, and I want to know how he discovered she. And, like, how they fell in love with each other and shit like that. Like, I'm really curious about that. Zeus is kind of getting a little bit crunchy, not gonna lie. Yeah. What's some other things I can chat about? Oh, I guess I can talk about more videos I do. The Xenoverse 2 review, still debating about doing it, but I'm definitely gonna, if I do want to do it, I'm gonna wait for my PC to get fixed. Something I do want to make videos on, because I am sadly limited on Rise content. Because I don't have a capture card and everything. I would... Firstly, I'm going to be trying to make a simple video of all hunting horns, all unique ones at least, the songs they play, like mainly the sound, and the references. But another one that I want to do is I want to make videos like how Masako X makes videos on like OCs and like what if content and stuff. I want to do that for Monster Hunter, and it's specifically going to be a series of me creating like fan-made deviants, talking about them, how their fights would go, and armor and stuff like that. Maybe weapons too. Armor's a little easier than weapons for obvious reasons. But I would really love to do that. Because I want to bring in Monster Hunter content in this channel. But it's really hard because Rise is on the goddamn Switch. I thought that review was an April Fool's joke, honestly. Really? I mean, I said I wanted to do it way before April happened. You might be thinking of when I said on April 1st, like, I'm gonna stream Universe. That was like my only April Fool's joke. I could actually, I could talk about my fan-made deviants right now. I mean, granted, I only have 3. Swap my normal finger. I have been only using my thumb, by the way, this entire time. I'm now just wanting to swap to my normal finger. So, I only have 3 right now. I think I have more. I just can't fucking remember where I put them, you know? Kai says, for me, I am also one of the few that has data with no laptop. That is unfortunate, but hopefully you'll be able to get a new one, or you can maybe fix your old one, and something can happen. But hey, you do have a PS4, so that's something. At the very least, that is something. Not the best, but, you know. For the first one, though, that I made, that's a deviant. It's a Gravios. Because I think Gravios is honestly a fucking sick monster. And his name is Magma Dweller Gravios. Right? Good name, right? Really nice, right? You got like fucking Rust Razor Centaur, Snow Baron Lagami. So here's Magma Dweller Gravios. Magma Dweller Gravios is a... This is not written down, by the way. This is all in my head that like I'm trying to remember and make up at the same time. Magma Dweller Gravios is a Gravios deviant that was pushed back into... Well, rather, was forced to retreat from either hunters or a monster, and it retreated into the center of a volcano. The volcano proceeded to heat up the Gravios' shell and chart it to an eerily black color, similar to a normal black Gravios. The catch to this one, however, is that the magma that was resting in the volcano attached itself to the Gravios' shell. So because of that, the Gravios not only is charred black, but it also has magma-like armor covering it, which is constantly heating the Gravios up, which causes the Gravios to necessarily keep expending its heat, either with gargantuan lasers or giant fiery explosions. Because of it constantly, you know, radiating heat, it's kind of in pain, which makes the Gravios extremely agitated and aggravated, wanting to basically fuck up anything it can find. So that's one of them. And the next one is Kieran, because I honestly think Kieran's a fun Elder Dragon to mess with, due to the fact that, like, it's, in my opinion, Kieran is the weakest out of the Elder Dragons. Definitely not, you know, like, weak, but compared to every Elder Dragon that we've seen, Kieran is easily the weakest one. Like, Chameleos, for fuck's sake, in my opinion, would be stronger than Kieran. But, I always found it strange that Rajang would casually hunt a Kieran, or at least would be able to break a Kieran's horn off casually, right? And then we even get a variant of a Rajang where it lost its tail, and because it lost its tail, it is forever pissed off, and it's always in its transformed state. I was always surprised at the fact that we never had a Kirin that either like got its horn broken and got pissed off and now fucks with Rajang, or an Orochi Kirin that fucks with Rajangs, and then an Rajang that ate an Orochi Kirin horn and got like ice shit on it, right? I was surprised we got neither. So if I was going to make a Rajang, it's going to be some cool shit. I don't have a name for the Rajang, but I'll talk about him after the Kirin, because I make it sound like I just have him somewhere. I literally just came up with the concept by talking about this. So, I'll go more in depth with that. So this Kirin demon that I call is called Demon King Kirin. Demon King Kirin. Why is he called Demon King Kirin? Because Rajang is based on Sun Wukong. You know, Journey to the West shit. So, I believe the main antagonist of Journey to the West, or at least of Sun Wukong, is a man called the Demon King. Which, if you look at Dragon Ball, Goku is supposed to be Sun Wukong, and his main antagonist at the end is King Piccolo. So, yeah, you know, it kind of makes sense. So, thus, Rajang's best enemy would be a Demon King Kirin. What is Demon King Kirin? Demon King Kirin is obviously a bit bigger than a normal Kirin that has more of a reddish hue to its color scheme and a blood-stained horn. And it is a Kirin that doesn't use actual it doesn't use electricity anymore. It uses dragon electricity, like white Fatalis shit. And it is a Kirin that is highly, highly aggressive. And it is specifically a hunter for Rajang. It is a Kirin that wants to hunt every fucking Rajang it can find down and kill them. Valorant says, BRB. Well, no. I don't think I will. And the whole point of this Kirin is it's highly aggressive, it uses Dragon Element instead, and it's just got a cool concept. Now, as for the Rajang, that I literally just thought of right now, so we had normal Rajang, a Rajang that, you know, simply put, eats Kirins. I've already thought of this concept long ago, but I'm very surprised at the fact that we don't have an Orochi Rajang, or just a Rajang that's eaten an Orochi Kirin horn, and instead of having electrical abilities, it has ice abilities. I genuinely, like, I guess it makes sense because maybe, like, they don't go for them because their bodies are more attuned to normal Kirin shit, but, like, subspecies exist, right? So this could be a subspecies of Rajang that has adjusted to Orochi Kirin shit, and seeks to go for Orochi Kirin shit. So because of it, it would be a Rajang that just has ice abilities. And we could have really cool stuff. Another Rajang that I just thought of is, what if there was a Rajang that ate a Kirin horn, and then an Orochi Kirin? So it's got ice and electrical abilities. Rarely do we ever see a monster with two elements. I genuinely can't think of any. Like, obviously I'm not going to count Train. But, like, what, Rathalos uses fire and poison. That's a status, so no, it doesn't count. Like, I can't think of a monster that uses more than two elements. So, yeah, there we go. Two Rajang ideas. One a subspecies, the other being like a deviant or whatever. Yeah. Some shit, right? And then the last one, because I'm biased. I'm very biased, as everyone would know. Technically, the last monster that I haven't, but there are two. There are at least two versions of this one. Great Jaguar. Come on, the monster that makes me cry, the monster that made my childhood, the monster that feels like my best friend. Obviously, I have things for the Great Jaguar. I have two ideas for the Great Jaguar. I'll talk about the first one because I remember that a little more. Whatever this one is. The first, this is also actually the first monster variant subspecies idea that I ever made. Because, come on, why wouldn't I make something based on Great Jaggy for my first thing? So, This version of the Great Jaggy is called the Rabid Great Jaggy. Rabid, like, you know, rabid animal, rabid dog, stuff like that. And the reference there is supposed to be the fact that the Great Jaggy is called the dog one. So thus, one that's much more insane and dangerous could be considered a rabid Great Jaggy. The Rabid Great Jaggy is a Great Jaggy that has spent its time in the Guiding Lands, but this could entirely change in the future, but for now, it's going to be the Guiding Lands. A normal Great Jaggy will exist via a normal Jaggy going out in the wild and basically training itself and getting much stronger. It will then return to its original pack, and it will fight for leadership. Once it's gained leadership, it will continue to grow and evolve, eventually becoming a Great Jaggy. With this is a normal Jaggy entering the Guiding Lands, or, once again, it'll be a different area, but for now I'm choosing the Guiding Lands. This is a normal-ass Jaggy going to the Guiding Lands and being filled with its strange energy. Fighting against everything. Slow, like weaker things at first, like a Jagras, and Gyros, and Shamos, but eventually got to much stronger things, like Great Jagras, eventually Barrets and stuff. And thus it would become what is known as the Rabid Great Jaggy. The Rabid Great Jaggy is a much stronger Great Jaggy. A Great Jaggy that uses not only very intelligent barks to control its pack, but a Great Jaggy that uses unorthodox, that's the word, right? Unorthodox? Strange tactics. It uses weird shit, right? When fighting things. It's much more wild, it's much more faster than your average Great Jaggy. It is going everywhere. And, not only that, it is in constant control of its pack. It is constantly controlling its pack, and it is constantly telling its pack what to do. If it needs to, it can tell its pack to create a literal barrier around itself, so that it can be protected from an attack you're trying to do. Or, it can demand its pack to just literally shoot out forward like a tsunami wave. It can tell its pack to just get around you and put you in a pin so that it can do a strong attack. It has a lot of complex attacks that's supposed to be like, okay, so the Great Jaggy does simple things here. What if we made him do a lot more complicated things? And I even thought of like the cutscene for this fucker, where it's a normal Anjanath dealing with like simple-ass Jaggy, and it's like kind of kicking its ass, and then out of nowhere, you hear a like fucking loud, deep howl, and you see the normal Jaggy and the Anjanath stop fighting, and the Jaggy start bouncing around, and instead of wildly attacking random parts of the Anjanath, they start coordinating with each other, and they aim for specific parts, so they all go for his legs to cause the Anjanath to like lose its balance and get fucked for it. And then out of nowhere, a giant Great Jaggy appears from the top and gets right on the Anjanath's face and starts fucking clawing and biting the shit out of him. Eventually, the Anjanath is toppled by the Great Jaggy, as well as with the normal Jaggy. And then as it's like on the ground getting mauled by normal Jaggy, the Great Jaggy, or rather the Rabid Jaggy, slowly walks up to it, and we get a perspective of Angie, and then Rabid Jags just stomps on his head, and then bam, cutscene is done. Like, I had quite a lot for this dude. And I would absolutely love to do more with it. The other Jaggy concept is more so a deviant Jaggy. And this Jaggy is called the Usurper Great Jaggy. Or maybe it is simply Usurper Jaggy. The Usurper Great Jaggy is, simply put, just a strong Jaggy. And instead of leading a normal pack of Jaggy, it's actually a much bigger Great Jaggy that leads other Great Jaggy. Simply put, it is the top dog fighter. See what I did there? Because it's top dog. I'm so funny. I'm hilarious. But that's why he's the Usurper. And when you fight him, you just have to fight like 2 other Great Jaggies that are his elites. and it's just a tough dude. And yeah, granted I don't have that much in concept for him, but like I just created him. But that is those are the concepts that I currently have for already existing monsters at the very least. Like I have thought of like fan-made monsters, like a vulture, an underground worm dragon, a fucking like Spinosaurus crocodile thing. Like I have a lot. Obviously, I have like quite a lot. So, you know, if I do feel like moving to like OC monsters for videos, I may. But I feel like I'd gain a little more traction and attention based on, hey look, here's an existing monster that you know, but it's called something else. Maybe you want to check this out. You know? Yeah, I think you know. I think you fucking know, honey. Anyways, I have actually almost been doing this for an hour. Almost. I just have to wait 10 more minutes. And then I can stop pressing circle. Let it be known that I, Xeneza, the god of lizards, decided, I hate Zeus. I'm going to punch him for an hour straight. And I will leave that as a feat for myself. It will be on my gravestone that I beat the shit out of Zeus for an hour. I hope that, like, when I stop pressing circle, like, his face just isn't there. Like, it's just gone. There's just a hole in his head. Currently opening a water bottle because I can feel my saliva very weird. Like, you know when you're dehydrated and your saliva is like... I don't know how to describe it. But you know when you're dehydrated and your like saliva gets fucky? That's what's happening with me right now. And the reason behind it is probably because I've been talking a lot. So because of that, my saliva gets a little fucky fucky. Yeah, you forgot I was still beating up Zeus. Yeah, I've probably done background noise for you. Including with the... and then the... You know, can't blame you. Can't blame you. It would be a lot of fun. What I would cover, because I want to plan that out now, is I would cover the monster. Like, obviously the monster. Monster name, why I made that its specific name. So like Magma Dweller would be pretty simple. Something like Rabid Great Jaggy, pretty simple, and I would explain it fun. I would explain what's different about it and what it specifically is. So like, for Gravios, Magma Dweller Gravios, the difference between a Gravios and a Magma Dweller Gravios is it was a Gravios that was pushed back into the center of a volcano and had to rest there to recover its wounds and gained a new shell of magma. So it's similar to a Black Gravios, where a Black Gravios simply was just too close to a hot source, and its shell got charred, and then because of that, it has to expend more heat. But it's literally like a Black Gravios but on drugs. That's what it would be. And then I would explain like what it does in its fight, and what's different about it. I could go on about its armor, and like what its skills would be. I don't think I could go as far as defense, but you know, maybe I would. Maybe I would. Weapons would be a little harder, but at the same time, I wouldn't mind doing weapons. At the very least, I could be like, like Gravios. Like Gravios wouldn't have too much sharpness going on. Gravios' sharpness would be at a base green, and with enough handicraft, you could get it to blue at the very most. And how long are you gonna play God of War for after this? I'm not gonna be playing God of War 4 after this. I'm actually going to just be fucking around. And by fucking around, I mean I'm going to use cheats to get my revenge. What was my fucking thought process? Right, like its weapons I could do like, its sharpness is green, but handicraft you can go to blue, he would have either negative affinity, neutral affinity, or positive affinity. For black Gravios, or rather, Magma Dweller Gravios, he would either have neutral affinity, or he would have negative affinity. It's one of the two. Slot, maybe. Damage, his damage would be pretty high. The damage on his shit would be pretty high. And it would be like normal Gravios stuff, but like, instead of it simply just being white or simply being black, it would be black, but with cracks in it that have like magma glowing to make the weapon a little more like aesthetically pleasing to the viewer. You know, or the, dare I say, gamer. Rapid Grey Jaggy would probably just like have high sharpness and good affinity and like alright damage. You know? Something like that. Something like that. I honestly would be I would be down to make a Chameleos thing. I don't know what I'd do for him. Maybe subspecies. That seems check this out. That seems the most fitting for Chameleos. I don't know what I would give him though. I don't know. I don't know what I'd give Cammy Boy. My brain is like green Chameleos, and that is something I'm gonna try to avoid. Is I would not want to do like simple like red Baryon. What's different? It's just red. What would you do for Apex Worlds? If you could make any current monster in Apex, what would you do? I have thought of that, and that was actually another great Jaggy. The Usurper Jaggy, would also kind of be like an Apex great Jaggy. Not sure. The thing is, with Apexes are cool, don't get me wrong, but genuinely, they're really just shitty versions of Deviants. I think Apexes with a bunch of friends is fun and stuff, but they are literally just Apex. They're just Deviants again, and Deviants done in a bit of a poorer way. No offense to like Apex, Mizu, Rathian, or Arzuros, and eventually Rathalos, but I get no armor out of killing you. I get no weapons out of killing you. I get literally nothing from killing you besides one unique material that's for a rampage weapon. Not a special weapon for you, not a special armor for you, a rampage weapon, which is just the Chimera weapons, but you can color them kinda. And you can also give them rampage skills, which, hey, that's cool that you made a weapon that's just Safajima shit again, but obviously a lot more fair and balanced. But, God? Please give us an actual armor set and weapons? Either or, it's still not going to make me want to, like, write Apex this thing. I would much prefer writing a Deviant. A Deviant monster is just a very extreme monster. A very tough monster. Apexes could be interesting to me. I will say they could be interesting to write, because I would have to be in the thought process of I need to make something that's very like big AoE wise and has like a huge spectacle going on. So like it would mainly require multiple people to fight it, but at the same time, like I'm not a fan of that, you know? I remember when I saw Apex Rathalos, I thought it was just Dread King. I am a human being who can read. Honestly, Kai, you should have had that thought at Apex, Arzuros, and Rathian and Mizu, because, come on, Mizu does literally the fire bubble, blast bubble shit. Apex Rathian does the Dread Queen shit. Apex Arzuros, I guess kind of does Red Helm stuff. Red Helm stuff is a little, or rather, harder to understand. We're almost at an hour, by the way, for how long I've been going at this. Just almost. I'm excited for Apex Rathalos, I won't lie, because like, granted, yeah, the Apex's system is kind of whatever to me, and I think it's not the greatest. As fights-wise, they're very fun. I think I am a bit of a fan of how Monster Hunter is handling, spoilers, by the way. Spoilers for anyone that's playing Rise. Like, granted, yeah, I said a whole spoiler thing for, like, God of War, but, like, fuck you, it's an old game. Rise just came out, so, like, I'm gonna, like, try to avoid talking about very special things, like, endgame stuff. But, so far, I love the spectacle in terms of, like, fights they're doing for endgame, like, certain endgame monsters. You know who. If you've beaten Rise, then you know who I'm talking about. But, I'm really hoping that the Apexes we fight in the Rampage will be allowed to fight them out in the wild and actually get more materials from them that isn't just, hey, here's normal materials and one Apex material that you can use to upgrade Rampage weapons. Like, I don't care. Let me just make their Apex version weapons. Like, for fuck's sake, I'm waiting for Dread King Rathalos to come out. And I say Dread King, well, it's Apex, but fuck you, it's Dread King Rathalos. I'm waiting for Dread to come out, because I know that, I hope at least, that Ratha will include, like, an update that adds Apex weapons. Because I love Ratha's weapons to death. Ratha's weapons have one of my favorite aesthetics in Monster Hunter. Ratha's weapons in Rise kinda suck, or at least his switch axe sucks. His hunting horn's cool, and I'm definitely gonna use his hunting horn, but, like, holy shit, does his switch axe, like, kinda suck. Like, I can easily, like, make it good, but, like, ugh, you know? Very ugh. I'm seriously hoping so. There's still a few advances I haven't bought yet. There's a couple in base game. Not saying how much. Because, you know, spoilers. But they're definitely going to be adding more Apexes as time goes on. And, like, honestly, who the hell knows what they could add. And I can stop. I have gone well over an hour. He's just gone. Oh, that felt good, man. There we go. But look at that, his chains are gone. His chains literally just fell off. Because now he's finally free. It was when I fucking killed the god of Olympus. I look a little funky. Ah, a color that isn't red.
Done well, Kratos. Freed from the bondage of Olympus and cleansed in chaos, mankind is now ready to hear my message.
Look around you, Athena. The world stands in ruin. What good is your message?
Go if you must. But first, I insist you give me the power from inside the box.
The box was empty.
That can't be true. I can see it in your eyes. You used my power to kill Zeus. You still have it as we speak. Don't you understand?
No.
When
God.
Zeus gathered all the evils and placed them in the box, I dreaded what would happen if it was opened again. And so, I summoned the most powerful weapon in the world, and I placed it in the box.
Here's a fun lore thing that's happening right now.
I told you, it was empty. Pandora was sacrificed in vain. She died because of my need for vengeance.
You must be mistaken. You used my power to kill Zeus. I saw you do it. Unless... When you opened the box, you released the evils to the gods. Infected them. Changed them. Zeus himself fell prey to the dark evils. This is why he became so enraged and obsessed with your death. He was consumed by the evil, fear. I thought the power I placed in the box was never released. All these years, I assumed you drew from the evils inside to destroy Ares. But I was wrong. The power you took from the box is mine. From it, you gained the strength that Zeus could never destroy. A strength great enough to overcome fear. Locked deep inside of you, Kratos, is hope. It has remained buried, trapped by your guilt and the failures of your past. When you killed Zeus, you must have allowed something to awaken it. What was it, Kratos?
Hope is what makes us strong. It is why we are here. It is what we fight with when all else is lost.
What was it, Kratos?
All I remember is what I have lost.
That is why you should give me the power. I understand its true meaning and where it belongs. I trust you to do the right thing, Kratos.
You shouldn't.
You owe me this, Kratos.
I owe you nothing.
I made you a god. I sheltered you from the wrath of Olympus. I delivered you revenge on Zeus.
It is over, Athena.
You would dare strike me down? Again?
My vengeance ends now.
Kratos, no!
Here we go. The final QT of the goddamn game. Ending Kratos' vengeance. Once and for all. Ridding Olympus of its last living god. The god of war, that is.
You fool! What have you done? No! That was meant for me! They will not know what to do with it! You disappoint me, Spartan.
How do you fix Greece? By releasing hope. That's what he did. Oh, please don't tell me I actually have to watch through this. Oh my god, we do. Well, that's God of War 3. And we are going to play through it just a little bit more. Experiment with some stuff. By experiment, I mean obviously play through mode and cheat because I want to feel good and happy. And yeah. But yeah, it's God of War. Great series. Love it to death. Also, what Athena basically explained there, if you didn't know already, the reason why Zeus and everyone else was a dickhead is literally because of the fact that Pandora's box was open and it actually spread chaos. So it made Zeus, who was once, you know, a pretty decent guy, into a genuine asshole, into a genuine villain. So yeah, theoretically speaking, if Kratos never opened that box and somehow did beat Ares on his own, Zeus would have been a normal-ass dude and he would have never hated Kratos. And in that last moment, you can actually see, right, I doubt anyone remembers it, right, because, you know, kind of happened, like, an hour ago, more than. There was a moment where after you beat the shit out of Zeus, you can see black smoke ooze out of him. You can see him just, like, exhale. There's a black smoke that came out of nowhere. And that actually is supposed to be fucking the evil that was in him being released. So in that moment, you weren't killing evil Zeus, you're actually killing the Zeus that was a good guy. So yeah. The reason why Kratos never got fucked with is because he had hope in him the entire time. Fun game. Genuinely, I love this game series to death. It's one of my favorite series. And I'm still waiting for them to just fucking talk about, you know, God of War devs to talk about Ragnarok. Twitter. Oh, am I saying fucking Broly Chilai stuff? I guess I'll talk about controversial opinions right now. I am not a fan. Oh wait. Alright, I just wanted to do that. I'm genuinely not a fan of Broly X Chilai at all. I prefer them as a platonic relationship more so than a romantic one, but that's me. It's how I also view Kale and Caulifla. Like, I view them as platonic as shit. Interesting. Holy shit. Fuck. Yeah, I love being on Twitter. This is why I enjoy games like God of War and the first impressions. You think, gosh, buff to hidden people, this is actually a great story. First I thought it was kind of cute looking at it now. No, not at all like that. It's more so Chilai is a caring person, and she realizes, oh, Broly is in a very shitty, like, relationship with his father, and he is, like, physically and mentally abusing him, and I want to get him out of this situation. She's more so like a mother friend to him than a fucking, I want to fuck him. Like, I agree that, like, yeah, Broly x Gila can work, but I much prefer it when it's platonic. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Romance is epic. Despite me being life romantic, I adore romance, right? Guy, girl, guy, girl, non-binary. There's, like, a countless amounts of, like, awesome shit that should be represented, right? But in my opinion, I think platonic ships should be represented more. I don't think we get enough platonic ships. Necessarily. Like, I want to see more platonic ships in media. I want to see in media, like, you know, normal relationships are cool, but, like, there are also moments where you may fall in love with someone, but not romantically. Like, you just love them as a person. And I want to see that represented more in media. What's an example? Me and Squid, baby. Fucking love her a shit ton. Romantically? No. But would I, like, kill the world for her? Because I think she's epic? Yeah. I'm epic. I'd do it. Anyways. That fucker lived. That fucker lived. Kratos stabbed himself with the blade of goddamn Olympus. And then proceeded to jump off that ship. Swim to Norseville. And was like, yeah, I'll fight you. I can't take this. So, I have to deal with it. Unfortunate forced. Oh, that hurt. Anyways, let me just swim for fucking ever. No, it's fine. Goddamn Kratos. Yeah, it's Kratos. Yeah. Now I go on Twitter again to wait for this damn thing to go away. Banger game. If you haven't already, I'd recommend getting into the God of War series. Wow, isn't that a spoiler? I just saw Godzilla vs. Kong spoiler. Well, technically I already knew this. Because I was already on that fan theory shit. But like, holy fuck, that's just right out there. Congratulations on defeating God of War 3. You have unlocked challenges. Chaos mode, which I already was on, by the way. Like, I was on that for some reason. costumes and videos. Hey. Howdy. Shit. So, go to treasures. Get the challenge of Olympus to unlock the I don't know what they are. So we do have costumes. And I already had these at the base game. But like now I have more shit. So we got Fear Kratos. Fear Kratos does quadruple attack damage, enemies do quadruple attack damage, trophies are disabled. Apollo. Apollo does half attack damage, enemies do half attack damage, trophies are disabled. The Morpheus armor. All orbs are worth double their value, trophies are disabled. Phantom of Chaos. Red orbs are worth 5 times their value, trophies are disabled. The Forgotten Warrior. Enemies do 1/4 attack damage, trophies are disabled. Dominus. Dominus does double attack damage, enemies do half attack damage, all orbs are worth double their value, trophies are disabled. Deimos. Health and magic orbs are worth quadruple value, yellow orbs are worth quadruple their value, red orbs have no value. That's all the costumes. There are videos, but like, you know, I don't think I can show any of these. Besides, like, obviously, cinematics. I've never seen the challenges. But for the sake of fun, we're gonna be... Bonus does double attack, enemies do half, all orbs are worth full. Yeah, we're doing Dominus. Possession, that's pretty cool. Could be Deimos. I believe this is like Kratos' brother or some bullshit. I wish I knew, I'm sorry. But I don't. Don't know who that is. Chaos. Interesting. Ooh. Cool looking. Air Kratos, yes. Just normalized Kratos. Yeah, we'd want Dominus to bully. Now, I officially have this game on very hard. Why is that on normal? No, it's on very hard. We're gonna put this game on normal.
My vengeance ends now.
And this is the thing that I was waiting for. That was the thing I was saving.
My brothers, we were
I wanted to reference that. So yeah, that line he said there, that moment of him looking, that's supposed to be the ending of the game right there. My vengeance ends now. Literally the same fucking cutscene from the very beginning of the game.
Rooted in the river of souls,
I don't think I can see this, unfortunately.
our mountain emerged out of the chaos. As it grew, so too did the might of the
Yeah, we're just gonna like cheat, and I'm gonna like show you what it's like, you know, playing this, but on a normal-ass difficulty.
A mountain that has come to be the absolute measure of strength and power.
Love to enter combat and just skip.
On this day, that power is to be tested. The mortal
Pressing everybody.
Kratos seeks to destroy all that I
Is a
have
thing.
wrought. Brothers, Put aside the petty grievances that have splintered us for so long. We will unite. We will stand together. And I will wipe out this plague. Olympus will prevail.
Look at these dumbasses. Well, boys, I'm off to work. Fuck you, Helios. Is that a fucking... Oh yeah, no, they had a Wilhelm in this, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, Hades doesn't need speed, he can funny. Yeah, Hercules was at the beginning of the game too, what's that? Oh yeah, oh devils, spotted too. Anyways, here I am.
Zeus! Your son
Heyo.
I bring the destruction of Olympus!
Heyo Kratos. So anyways, here's a fun thing. Oh yeah, so like already, by the way, Blades of Athena. We can actually look at these. Ain't that neat? Anyways, so think. Yeah, we can turn things on. We have cheats basically. To max out health, magic, and item meters. Yep. Activate Helios' shield to increase the hits counter by 3 times. Yep. Helios' shield. I didn't have that one. Activate her to collect 10 times the amount of red. Yep. Activate her to decrease damage taken by a third. Yep. Infinite magic. Yep. Don't have that one yet. Automatically win all context-sensitive attacks, basically QTEs. Yep. Activate infinite. Yep. To cause the health meter to slowly drain over time, never completely emptying it. That one, I never understood the point of. Yeah, I've only missed a couple of items. Yeah, so now I have cheats.
Titans will fail again.
Anyways, I just do a bunch of damage now. Everything fucking dies, and the orbs I get are insane. I also take, like, no damage. I take literally nothing. Oh yeah, pre-rendered shit will still have this. Fuck you, Zeus. The combo? I didn't even see it. Val, do you mind telling me what that goddamn combo was? It was like 190 plus, as it should be. I wish I could skip these, genuinely.
Something has me.
It's telling me the tutorial shit, which I love. So I love that on the left you can see what's happening. Oh, hey guys. Oh, I can use magic? Okay. Poseidon. I can literally spam this. Tasty. Already at 10,000 orbs. Rad. Speedrun strats. Don't you guys literally die? Doesn't matter. Yeah. Hey, remember this thing and how, like, tough it was the first time? So I do a shit ton of damage. And it's done like that. It's literally just done like that. Literally, it's this fucking easy, man. That easy. Oh, do you want me to press something? Ooh! Some glitchy shit. Yeah, I don't need to press anything. It just automatically does it. So you get to just see what this stuff looks like automatically. Now you're literally a god. Yeah! I get to do cathartic shit. Okay, there we go. So, I did see speedruns on this, apparently, which involved, also, I'm pretty sure Hades pops up there, which involved, like, I saw glitchless, so I'm curious what the glitch is in. Yeah, there it is. Green is, okay, that's cool. Anyways, that was at, like, what, normal? 10,000 or something? Yeah, now I'm at 12,000. Oh, I love shimmying. I thought I saw him there. I actually don't know what all the other is. These are pretty cool bananas. Literally that easy now. Here's how you pull off story glitches in this game. Yeah, same. That easy. Yeah. Also, look at this. That's the thing I climbed. I love how this game makes callbacks to, like, what you did. So fucking cool. These are pretty cool bananas. These are pretty tasty orbs. Oh, that's nice damage. Sorry, I just can't acknowledge it. Literally incapable of acknowledging whatever the fuck you're trying to do. I'm fast. Fuck, boy! Yo, beat his ass, big man! You can do it! I believe it. No! Don't know what happens to that Titan, honestly. Like, I know we see him again, but I don't know if he's actually dead or not. He's probably fine. Gaia. Magic and health. Eh, you know, I guess I've, like, got some damage on me. Hey, look, we're now entering the Tomb of Ares. Also, yeah, you just do those instantly because of Hephaestus' shit. Oh, you think... Oh shit. Remember this guy? He was like kinda tough. Oh, wow, you almost had me there. Anyways. Oh, that's really tough. Sorry, were you doing something? Yeah, what if I don't feel like doing that? I'll just have good motion value. It's just so fucking easy to play this game now. Kai, were you here for the first stream where I did this? I don't know if you were. I think you might have been. I don't know. Nope, I don't think so. Oh, cool. So you get to a very cathartic looking. You mean cathartic? Cathartic. I imagine it being a torture on hardwood. It is. It definitely is because you know stuff. But anyways, you get to see Poseidon. I just love that because of Hephaestus' shit. Like you do things so much easier when it comes to mash. Oh, and also like if you mash with it too, it just makes it insane. It's funny. Oh, remember when you were like kinda hard? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, do you want to do something? Damn, that's a fucking shame. I didn't ask. Well, it's still fun. Anyways, what if we just rip this right fucking off? Yeah, probably Hades. I just love when you fight the creatures in this. Oh, did you want to do something? It's a shame. Man, that looks really nice. Anyways, I'm gonna use this that I severed. Fuck you. Actually, you know what? Could be better. Bonk! God, I love how raw he is. Guy's taking a minute. Anyways, this is the hole. Remember when we fought Zeus? Yeah, this is actually, same thing. Same area. We live in Rock Girl body now. Hey, look! It's just where we fought Zeus. And her heart's protected, and we have no reason to fuck with her. Yeah, this is the first area, which is just Gaia. And her weird fucking body. A lot of, you know, show and tell here. Now the thing is, if you go up here, there's a little secret that I know. this is where you find Zeus' eagle, which is what you use to get like max everything, but I don't need to worry about that. Here it's showing the tales of, you know, Kronos, of how he fucking eats kids and shit. And I love that they reference that by having him fucking eat you. Yeah, for some reason Gaia just has puzzles in her body. $50 put me in your shoulder pocket. Yeah. Gaia's like okay, but not $15 in your pocket kinda tier. Yeah, there's also like dudes in here. They literally can do shit to me. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Holy shit, I never used this. I only used this, I did not know he had fucking... Probably God of War 2, but like, god, that's fucking sick. I'm gonna use that more. What the shit? I'm gonna use that more, that's so much better. That's so fucking dumb. Also, yeah, this is his triangle. Alright, Gaia, I'm out of your fucking cranium now. How you doing? Ah, jeez. Good you got the little bastard. And then it reveals... Anyways, that's Poseidon. Great design for him.
A true warrior does not hide, Poseidon! Leave the sea and face me!
No, I don't think I will.
Disrespected the gods for the last time, Kratos.
Oh no! He's fucking with her cranium!
I will leave nothing of you in my wake.
Oh wait. That's cool. I don't care. Oh man, that's powerful.
Jump to my hand!
Okay. Thank you. Hey Poseidon! Bitch ass motherfucker. Thank you Gaia for being epic for once. Hey Poseidon, you look tough as fuck. Oh no, that hurt! Oh, are you already? You're already done? Man, remember how long that took me the first time I did it? He needs a minute. Anyways, you want to see some raw shit? Yeah, these ones you actually have to manage too. Anyways, fucking bust that shit over. Is Poseidon actually close to you? Oh, okay. And then you can see the others in the background. Oh yeah, I love this punch. The fucking... And then they stop her. And then she gets overrun by him. And Kratos is like, Heyo! That's not fucking cool, and you get this cool shot. The fucking opening of this game, man. Anyways, stop that bullshit. And then this raw fucking shit. Punch. Nab. fucking tackle, recoil throw. And now those fucking things are gone and they can't fuck with the Titans. Ah, the opening to this game is the rawest shit. And the first time you get to really experience that theme.
Zeus should have kept you where you belong. No matter how many gods fall, there will always be another to stand against you.
They will fall as well.
The death of Olympus means the death of us all.
Then prepare for your death, Poseidon.
Dun-dun. Anyways, here's this fucking segment. Fuck that shit. I need Wawa. Anyways, love this part. L3R3. Also, yeah, if you don't know, L3R3. And he... Imagine doing that for the first time and realizing you're the one that's shoving the thumbs inside Poseidon. L3R3, it's literally the same fucking shit. You are literally shoving your thumbs through Poseidon's eyes. That's why QTEs are awesome. Because they fucking immerse you. And, yeah. That's literally the opening to this game. That raw shit. And then guy is like, okay.
Kratos, the death of Zeus is within our reach. Climb to my hand.
Oui. There she goes. She's on a journey to kill Zeus.
What will you do, Father? You can no longer hide behind the skirts of Athena.
Athena is dead because of the rage that consumes you, Kratos. What more will you destroy?
The hands of death could not defeat me. The sisters of fate could not hold me. And you will not see the end of this day. I will have my revenge!
Excellent child! I will tolerate your insolence no more!
So yeah, this is just to show how powerful fucking Zeus is, he concentrates all that shit. All of that into one thing. And it's like, alright Gaia, that's cool. Anyways, die.
I can hold on no longer!
If I help you, we will both fall. Even now, Zeus gains.
The destruction of Zeus is why you saved me from death!
I saved you to serve the Titans.
Do not deny me my revenge!
Listen carefully, Kratos. You were a simple pawn, nothing more. Zeus is no longer your concern. This is our war. not yours!
Yeah, so like if you wondered why Kratos and Gaia were like angry with each other, that's why. Anyways, time for Kratos to go to hell for like literally the third fucking time.
I have lived as a warrior.
Oh look, it's the Hydra. Die.
I have died as
Oh
a
look,
god.
God of War 2.
Having suffered the ultimate sacrifice, I have been denied release.
Chains of Ascension or something. Chains of Olympus, I don't know.
will defeat Olympus. I will have my revenge.
And now Kratos is in the river Styx. Which is a thing that no normal dude is supposed to be in. So this part, they're supposed to drain your health and like magic and item bar. Thing is though, I have Zeus's eagle active, so they literally can't fuck with that. Yeah, this is where like you get your shit reduced at like level 1. Oh, I think they take all your red orbs here too. How many do we have? Yeah. It's now at 0. God, yeah. They say fuck whatever red orb you got. They're all babies. Smelly.
We are not finished, Zeus. The gates of Hades have never held me.
Death cannot hold those with purpose, Kratos.
Athena,
I have missed you, Spartan.
I don't.
My sacrifice to save Zeus has brought me to a higher existence.
Elysium, basically, you know?
You still appear to be an Olympian.
Appearances can be deceiving, Kratos.
So can the children of Olympus.
Perhaps. But remember, my death came by your blade.
My blade was meant for Zeus. Be quick with your words.
As we speak, the war for Olympus rages on, and mankind suffers.
Let them suffer. The death of Zeus is all that matters.
Zeus will not fall as easily as Ares. To destroy the king of the gods, you must seek the source of his strength. The flame of Olympus.
You once sacrificed yourself to save Zeus, and now you seek to destroy him? What has brought about this change?
I see truths where I did not before.
Anyways, taking
Perhaps
these back.
these will earn back your trust.
What was once the Blades of Chaos and the Blades
These
of
are the
Athena,
blades of exile.
these are the Blades of Exile.
They will help guide you on your journey to the flame. Remember, as long as Zeus reigns, there is no hope for mankind. Destroy the flame.
Where are you going?
And the very foundations
I can't hear you
of
from
Olympus
there.
will crumble.
Athena, you're getting a little too far. Anyways, we got the Blades of Exile. They're cool and stuff. Very pretty. But, yeah, I don't really feel the need to play through this. Anyways. Sadly, I had some orbs to spend. But, that's God of War 3. And that's how easy it is to play God of War 3. Compared to how hard it is to play God of War 3. So, yeah, I'm actually kind of happy that not only did I beat God of War 3, but that I beat it again, and I beat it again after not having played it in forever, on the hardest difficulty. And also punched Zeus for an hour straight. That is a very fun feat for me. So, as per always, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't. Like the video if you also haven't. I stream every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. This is Saturday, so I'm not going to be streaming Sunday or Monday, but I will be streaming Tuesday, and I will see you all there. I will be streaming Fortnite, and on Thursday, I will be streaming Batman Arkham City, and on Saturday, which is like today, I will be streaming God of War 4, and I will be playing it for the first time. So, I will see you guys next time, and I hope you all enjoyed. Bye!